Hi guys, it's Sebastian with Looking, Feeling, Smelling Great. I'm back with another video for you today. Today we're going to go ahead and do first impressions of 3 new perfumes from Starck Perfumes. Those are Peau de Soie, then there's also Peau de, and then last but not least we have Peau de Pierre. 3 fragrances inspired by stones. As you can see, they kind of connect together. Also, if you stick around till the end of the video, you'll have a chance at winning one of these fragrances, one of your choice, if you are in the USA. So please stay tuned. So Starck Perfumes, you're probably wondering what Starck Perfumes is, and basically Starck Perfumes is Phillipe Starck, who is actually an interior designer, or I think he's also a furniture designer. I know I've stayed at several hotels that he had done the interiors for. And so I'm a huge fan of his work, and actually I was curious to find out a little bit about these perfumes that he's launched. He's decided to get into the perfume game, and it's a really unique thing for somebody very well known like, Phillipe Starck to do fragrances. I guess they're sort of like celebrity fragrances, but he's not really a celebrity. Sort of is a celebrity because he's very well known as an interior designer. So I was curious to find out about him, and he's basically contracted out 3 very well-known perfumers, 2 of which I'm a really big fan of, and actually the third one I'm a fan of as well because she's also done several of my favorite fragrances. So the first one is Peau de Soie. It basically means skin of silk, and it's this one, and the nose behind this one is Dominique Ropion, and who I'm a huge fan of. He's done my favorite fragrance, Portrait of a Lady, so I'm really curious to check this one out. The notes in here are powdery notes, musk, woody notes, and animalic notes. So that's Peau de Soie. The second in the series, I don't know if I mentioned, but as you can see, these connect. So it's a connection type of a deal. So, but the second one is Peau de l'eau, and basically means skin of theirs. That's this one right here. And the nose behind this one is Annick Menardo, who I'm also a huge fan of. So very curious to check this one out. And last but not least, the last one is Peau de Pierre, this one right here. And this basically means stone skin. I don't know if I mentioned this, the second one, Peau de l'eau means skin of theirs. But so we've got the third one, Peau de Pierre, and it means stone skin. And the notes in here are woody notes, smoke, and earthy notes. The fragrances retail for $150 in this size, and these are not 100 ml. Traditionally, they're non-traditional sizes. They're 90 mils for $150 each. And like I said at the beginning of the video, one lucky subscriber here will have a chance at winning one of these of your choice, so stick around. So let's get started. We'll go ahead and start with the very first one called Peau de Soie, and it's Dominique Ropion. And we'll check it out and smell it and see how it goes. I'm very curious about these because I have a feeling they're very architecturally inspired. The stone and the silk and the skin, all of that kind of has something to do with inspiration from Phillipe Starck. So this is the Peau de Soie, and as you can see, they connect. It's got like a stone engraved, carved out into the glass here. And then we've got a little pamphlet, cards. Each card says something different. This one says Le Romantique. This one says L'Histoire. Something about architecture. I can't read French, but kind of that's what I'm seeing. So there's text on the back. I guess you can kind of put the story together. So that's basically it as far as the box goes. And of course, you've got the basic general information. So let's go ahead and check this out. Definitely powdery, and I'm picking up some citrusy. Kind of has a fresh vibe, and I'm not picking up any animalic, and then definitely the woody notes come out. It's got like a very clean white muskiness, so it's not bad upon my first sniff of this. So I don't know, I think maybe perhaps the animalic notes pop through on my skin, but I'm not picking up any animalic notes here. So far so good. I really like this one. Would I wear it? That's the question. I probably would. I like powdery fragrances. This is powdery, but it has this very fresh, clean muskiness. So I like that about it. So we'll see if the animalic notes pop through. So that is Peau de Soie, and this one is the Dominique Ropion. So next one is the Peau de Soie, Skin of Theirs. So let's go ahead and try that one. As I said, I'm a huge fan of Annick Menardo. She's done many of my favorite fragrances. She's done Bois d'Argent, and she's done Bois d'Harmonie, and she's done countless fragrances for designers. So we'll see how it is. I hadn't heard from her for a while. Now I guess she's kind of getting back into the perfume creation game again. So we've got green juice this time, and that's how they connect, kind of on the back. As you can see, like that. And so let's go ahead and give this one a sniff. It does have that same card like before, and I guess two of the pictures are the same. One of the pictures is, I believe it's Annick Menardo. I think that's her. With my glasses, I'm having a hard time. That one says scientific, so something to do with science. So unique concept of fragrances. I like the idea of fragrances behind an architect. So they're very architectural, I guess. So we'll see how this one is. This one, the notes were the musk, earthy notes, and woody notes. All right, so the earthy notes, I think I'm picking up really, really big here. And you know what it's reminding me of? Bat by Zoologist Perfumes. There's that damp, kind of like earth, almost kind of mildewy, not rotten, but just kind of like old earth. That's pretty dominant here, and it's not my favorite actually. So this one's okay. That earthy note, as I said, is very dominant, but it's kind of got this like freshness around it, woodiness, that's a little better. So I think maybe that earthy note might kind of dry down, but that's pretty dominant, so I just don't like it. So we'll see. Maybe I'll try it on my skin and see if it's stronger or not as loud on my skin. But that one is Skin of Theirs, Peau de Soie, and it's this one here, the green juice, the middle one. So last but not least, we've got Peau de Pierre, and it's this one. So, and this one, the nose is Daphne Bugey. And I think she did Rose 31 for Les Labos. So I think I like her, I just don't know much about her, so we'll see. These bottles remind me of another bottle that I have similar, but everything about it does remind me of it, except for the fact that this engraving in the bottle itself is not the same. And I'm assuming that this is a 100 ml bottle, but this engraving, which kind of, you know, pokes into the glass, is what makes the juice 90 ml versus the 100 ml. So let's go ahead and try Peau de Pierre. That one's not spraying very well. Anyway. Oh, actually, this one's actually probably my favorite one. It has it's earthy, but it's not like the earthiness that I have picked up from Peau de Soie. But this one has this freshness, earthiness, and woodiness, and a bit of smokiness from it too, which I like. I think I'm going to spray that one on me, and we'll go ahead and experience it today. Yeah. My favorite is Peau de Pierre, this one. This one's a little grayer juice. So basically the bottles connect, I think like this, like this, like this. So on the back, on this one it's frosted. On this one, the back is not frosted. And of course on the last one it is frosted as well. So I don't know what that means, but something to do with the creation of these fragrances. But yeah, I like Peau de Pierre the most, I think. I think second would be Peau de Soie. Let's spray that one on here. Wow, on me it's a little different than what I smelled on the card. On me the animalic notes are kind of more prominent right away. Interesting. But I don't think I'll spray the Peau de Soie because I don't know, I just don't like that earthy note. It's just totally reminds me of like wet earth, soil. So not, that one's not my favorite, but definitely the Peau de Soie is really nice. I would wear that actually. I think I'm gonna wear that today for the day. So that's Peau de Soie and Peau de Soie and Peau de Soie. All right, guys, what do you think about these fragrances by Phillipe Starck? Do you know Phillipe Starck? Do you know anything about him? Do you know anything about these three perfumers who are behind the creation of these fragrances? And what do you think about the idea of making fragrances inspired by, you know, skin and architecture and all that good stuff? Let me know your thoughts, and let me know which one would be your favorite from my first impressions of these fragrances. Which one do you think you would actually wear? Let me know that too. And also, as I said at the beginning of the video, one lucky subscriber of Looking, Feeling, Smelling Great will have a chance at one of these bottles. All you have to do is put a comment down, make sure you're subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Put a comment down and let me know which one sounds best. Also, list your state, otherwise you won't qualify. And in 3 to 5 days, we'll run the random.org or the randomizer online and pick one lucky subscriber. Really do like the Peau de Pierre. That's my favorite. The Peau de Soie is okay. It's powdery, definitely it's powdery, but it's actually also very clean, light, musky. And there's the animalic notes in there that they're not too strong, but coming through. Anyway, but Peau de Pierre is really nice. It's woody and fresh. Really, I like that one a lot. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. Please like this video, please share it, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I'll be back with more videos very soon. Have a good one. Goodbye.